So in the model paper, okay, so maths 1B in section A already we discussed. Okay, so for first 6 questions. Next continuation, 7th question, find the derivative of 5 sin x plus e power x into log x. So we are going to find the derivative of this. Okay, what is given function? Okay, so given function is, we can consider the given function as y or f of x, or you can differentiate direct also. So now I am taking the given function, let y is equals to, I am considering this as y. So 5 sin x, 5 sin x plus e to the power x into log x. This is the given function. I am considering the given function as y. Now differentiating on both sides with respect to x. Okay, so here I am differentiating with respect to x on both sides, on both sides. Okay, so here left side function we have y, and right side function we have 5 with sin x e power x into log x. Okay, so 5 sin x plus e to the power x into log x. Just I written as it is. So here differentiating with respect to x means very simple, writing the d by dx left side, writing the d by dx right side. That's it. Okay, differentiating means we write d by dx. Differentiating with respect to x means dx we write in the denominator. Okay, now the left side part d by dx of y is as it is. Okay, we have to find the value of dy by dx only. Finding derivative means, after that next step we write the d by dx for this term and this term. When we have addition and subtraction, just separate the d by dx. Okay, so that is nothing but here d by dx of 5 sin x. I am writing the d by dx for 5 sin x and writing the d by dx for e to the power x into log x also. Okay, after this, whenever we have the coefficients numbers, okay, write the coefficients outside, write the coefficients outside, and we have a formula here. Whenever we have multiplication in between two functions, e power x and log x, if both are in terms of x variables, okay, here we have the formula d by dx of u into v. Okay, u into v. So it is very simple. Write u outside and d by dx of v, and write v outside d by dx of u. This is the formula we are going to use for the second term. Okay, what about the first term? In the first term, writing this coefficient outside and write the d by dx of sin x. Write the d by dx of sin x. Next, after that, in the second part, okay, this is u, e power x. What is e power x? E power x consider as u, log x as v. Okay, so now apply the formula here. Okay, so u outside means e power x outside and d by dx of v. V is nothing but log x. V is nothing but log x plus log x is outside and d by dx of u, that is e to the power x. That is e to the power x. After this, okay, so what we do here? So after this, dy by dx is equals to 5 is as it is, I written outside. Here I am going to use the formula. I am going to use the formula d by dx of sin x. Sin x formula is cos x. D by dx of sin x formula is cos x plus e power x writing as it is, and d by dx of log x. Log x we have the formula that is 1 by x, and log x outside as it is I am writing, and d by dx of e power x. E power x formula is e power x only. D by dx of e power x is e power x only. So what formula we used here? So just I am writing here d by dx of sin x formula we use. D by dx of sin x is cos x. and one more formula we use, d by dx of log x. Log x formula is 1 by x, and one more is d by dx of e to the power x. D by dx of e to the power x. What is e to the power x formula? E power x only. E power x is e power x only. So we used these three formula here. We use, okay, so these three formula. Okay, so one is, once repeat with me, d by dx of sin x is equals to cos x. D by dx
d
of
by
sin
dx
x
of sin x is equal
is
to
equals
cos
to
x.
cos x. Again, three times, each formula three times. D by dx of
d
sin x
by
is
dx
equals
of
to
sin x is equal to cos
cos
x.
x.
d
D by
by
dx
dx
of
of sin x is
sin x
equal to
is
cos
equals
x.
to cos x. D by dx of sin
d
x
by
equals
dx
to
of sin x is
cos x.
equal to cos x.
Okay, so next formula, d by dx of log x is equals to 1 by x. Again, d by dx of log x is equals to 1 by x.
1x,
Okay,
1 by
so
x.
1 by x.
d,
Again,
d by
d by
dx
dx
into
of
log x
log
is
x
equal
is
to 1
equals
by
to 1
x.
by x. Again, d by dx
d by
of
dx
log x
of
is
log
equals
x is
to
equal to 1 by
1
x.
by x. Lena, what about you, ma? Okay, so next, d by dx of e power x. E power x is equals to e power x. Okay, repeat again. D by dx of e power x is equals to e power x. Again, repeat with me. D by dx of e power x is equals to e power x. Again, d by dx of e power x is
d
equals
by
to
dx of e power x is equal to e power
e
x.
power x. Okay, so now, so we are applied this formula. Okay, with this formula we used here, this formula here, this formula here. Okay, completely formula based. Completely this chapter is formula based only. If you know the formula, that is simple. Okay, this is only answer. Already answer is completed. Okay, so final answer, either otherwise you can write it as 5 cos x plus e power x into 1 by x. So you can write it as e power x by x. Okay, plus log x into e power x you can write, or otherwise write the e power x as coefficient and into log x, into log x. This is a required derivative. Derivative always write as dy by dx, dy by dx. Okay, this is only the required solution. Understood? Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so next we'll go to the next question. In the similar way, we have one more problem. Okay, so this is also based on the, okay, same derivative concept only. What is given here? So given that y is equals to log of sine of log x, sine of log x. Here, one function is inside the another one. One function is inside the other one. Whenever we have the functions like this, one is inside the other. Okay, so we apply a little bit different concept. Okay, one by one, we expand, we apply the formula to one by one. Okay, so first thing is, what is first step? Differentiating with respect to x on both sides. Differentiating with respect to x on both the sides. Okay, I am writing the derivative here. Okay, so first I am writing the function y is equals to log of sine of log x, log of sine of log x. Okay, now writing the d by dx, differentiating with respect to x on both sides means writing the d by dx left side, writing the d by dx right side. Okay, so now after this, always check the outside function. Always check the outside function. Don't think more about the complete function. First check the outside function. Outside we have logarithm first. Outside we have the logarithm. For example, whenever you are going to home, okay, going inside your home, inside your room. So how do you go? First, we'll open the main gate. Okay, first, okay, so for our house we have one big gate. So first we'll open the main gate. After opening the main gate, we have, okay, main door. Okay, we open the main door. Is it correct or not? We'll open the lock and we enter into this. Okay, after entering into this, if you want to go to your, okay, study room or any other room, again you will open one more door. Again you will open one more door. If you are coming out, okay, so you will close this door, then this door, then this door. Whenever you are entering, First you'll open the outside door, then one more door, then one more door. Okay, we never think about the inside door whenever we are outside. Okay, whenever we are outside, we have to think about the outside gate. After that, we think about the main door gate. Okay, main door, lock. And after that, we think about the next door. Okay, like that. Here also, first we have to think about the formula for the outside function. Then think about this. Then think about this. Don't think about all the functions together. Okay, don't get confusion. It is very simple. It's easy. Outside function is logarithm. So we have the formula for logarithm. Just now we discussed the logarithm formula. D by dx of log x is equals to 1 by x is the formula. D by dx of log x is equals
Log
to
x is equal to 1 by x.
1 by x is the formula. Once again repeat. D by dx of
D by
log x
dx
is
of
equals
log x
to
is equal to
d
1
by
by x.
dx of log x
log
is
x is
equal to
equals
1
to
by
1 by
x.
x. Once more. D by dx of
d by
log x
dx
is
D by
equals
of
dx
to
of
log
log
x
x
is
is
equal
equal
to
to 1 by x.
1 by x. So here x means this full function is x only, ma. Okay, other than logarithm, this full function is x only. Write that full function in place of x means sine of log x. Sine of log x. In place of x, I retain the full function here. Okay,
Yes.
understood? Okay, so after that, here whatever the function we have in place of x, if we have any other function, just differentiate that function. It is a chain rule. It is a chain rule. Okay, so in movies, okay, so when sometimes, okay, so in robberies, okay, so villain will come and they stole something, and they'll throw from one villain to another villain. Okay, so hero will go
Yes.
and catch this person, that person, like that. Here also, okay, so outside function completed. Then next, whatever we have inside. Okay, so just differentiate that function now. Okay, d by dx of sine of log x. D by dx of sine of log x. Okay, once again, just to check this. First, outside, think about the outside function. Outside we have logarithm. D by dx of log x is equals to 1 by x is the formula. What is d by dx of log x? D by dx of log x is equals to
Log
1
x
by
is
x
equal
is
to
the
1 by
formula.
x.
According to the formula, whatever we have in place of x, we substituted that. Okay, we took that. Whatever we have the function in place of x, that function we need to differentiate once again. Okay, remember this. This is like a chain rule. This is called a chain rule in the differentiation. Okay, no need to change this outside part. This is done already. Only we have to apply the formula for the inside part. D by dx of sine. Okay, just now we discussed the sine formula also. Okay, d by dx of sine x is equals to cos x. All the formula we get repeatedly like this only. D by dx of sine x is equals to cos x. Just now we discussed. Okay, this is equals to cos of log x again. Cos of log x. Okay, so written cos of log x. Okay, once again observe here, in place of x we have log x, d by dx of log, d by dx of log x. So what formula we used here? Okay, whatever the formula you are using, okay, write that formula. Okay, make it habit of writing the formula. D by dx of sin x is equals to cos x. We used this formula here. Okay, so now after this is done. This is done. Okay, so now after this, what we have to do here? Okay, so write the remaining part as it is. Remaining part as it is, and once again we are going to use the formula d by dx of log x only. Okay, so now this dy by dx is equals to 1 divided by sine of log x. Write it as it is, sine of log x as it is. Okay, so into cos of log x, we can write in the numerator also. Cos of log x into 1 is cos of log x only. Okay, into d by dx of log x. What is d by dx of log x? Just now we used the formula here. D by dx of log x is 1 by x. Okay, so I am not writing the formula. Okay, so since we use here only. Okay, so now cos by sine is cot. Cos by sine is cot. So we can write it as cot of log x, and 1 by into 1 by x, we can write it as divided by x. We can write as divided by x. Understood? This is the value of dy by dx. This is the value of dy by dx, required derivative. Required derivative. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll go to the next question. We go to the next question. Question number 9. Find the approximate value of cubed root of 65. Cubed root of 65. So here, what is given value? Okay, so what we have to find out here? Okay, so given value is, okay, so cubed root of 65. Cubed root of 65. Okay, so here I am taking the value of x, and f of this value is called, okay, so we consider this value as f of x plus h, x plus delta x. So f of x plus delta x value. Okay, this is given as cube root of 65. Cube root of 65. Okay, we can write this value as cube root of perfect cube. What is perfect cube in this? 64 is a perfect cube. Okay, so we
Yeah.
can write it as 64 plus 1, either plus 1 or minus 1, like that. Okay, so check the okay, so nearby cube value. Okay,
Sir, can we not write 65 minus 1?
66 minus 1. 66 is not a perfect,
Oh, yeah, 66.
perfect
Yeah,
cube.
yeah.
8 square is 64.
Okay.
8 square is 64.
Yeah.
That's why we are taking like this.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now in this, whatever the perfect cube value, okay, so here that value we consider as x. That value we consider as x. So let x is equal to 64. X is equal to 64, and delta x is a smaller value. Delta x is a smaller value, small change. It may be plus 1 or minus 1, small values. This method is also very, very important and compulsory question. Okay, compulsory method this
Okay.
is. Okay, so now here the function, I am considering the function as f of x is equals to, let I am taking the function f of x is equals to cubed root of x. Now I am finding the derivative of this f dash of x, differentiating. Now f dash of x is nothing but differentiation only. F dash of x is nothing but derivative only. dy by dx of f of x only. We can write it as f dash also. If we keep the dash like this, we are finding the derivative of that function. Means d by dx of cubed root of x. This cubed root of x we can write it as x to the power 1 by 3. X to the power 1 by 3. Okay. Now it is in the form of x power n. It is in the form of x power n. So 1 by 3, x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. Okay. Here what formula we are using? We have a formula d by dx of x to the power n. D by dx of x power n is equals to n into x power n minus 1. Once repeat the formula, d by dx of x power n is equals
d
to
by dx of x to the power of n is equal to n
minus 1.
into x
Okay,
to the power of
repeat
n.
once again all of you. D by dx of x power n
dx
is
of
equals
x to the
to
power of n is equal to n
x
into
power n
x
minus 1.
power n
Okay,
minus
once
1.
again last, d by dx of x to the power n is
x to
equals
the power
to
of n is equal
n
to
into
n
x
into
to the
x
power
to the power of
n minus
n minus
1. Okay, so now this is equal to this 1 by 3 as it is, and x to the power LCM is 3. So 1 minus 1, 3 ones are 3 here. Okay, this is equals to 1 by 3 into x to the power 1 minus 3 is minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. Okay, this is f dash of x value. This is f dash of x value. Now we have a formula. We have the formula. Okay, so here f of x plus delta x is equals to f of x plus delta x is equals to f of x plus f dash of x into delta x. This is the formula here. What is the formula? F of x plus delta x is equals to f of x plus f dash of x into delta x is the formula. Once again repeat. Okay, repeat with me
F
for
of
3
x
times.
plus
F
F of x
delta
plus
x
delta x is equal to f of x
f of
plus
x
f
plus
dash
f
plus
dash
x
of x
f
into
dash
into
x
delta
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 x.
x
Okay,
x
once
x.
again f of
F
x
of x
plus
plus
delta
delta
x
f of
is
x
x is
equals
plus
to
delta
equal
x
to
is
f of
f
equal
x
of
to
x
f of
plus
plus
x
f
plus
dash
f
of
f
x
dash x
into
dash x
into
delta x.
delta
delta
x.
x.
Okay, so now what is f of x here? Cube root of x. What is f of x? Cube root of x. What is f dash of x? 1 by 3 into x to the power minus 2 by 3. X to the power minus 2 by 3. Okay, so now okay, so here what I am doing here, so I am writing the value here. Okay, so this is equals to okay, so now already we have the value, we know the values. X is equals to, what is x value here? X value already we have 64. The value of x is 64 and the value of delta x, is it visible? Delta x value is 1. Delta x value
Yes,
is
sir.
1. Okay, now f of x is 64 plus delta x is 1 is equals to cube root of x. X means 64 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into here delta x is there. F dash x into delta x. Okay, so 1 by 3 into x to the power 64 to the power minus 2 by 3 into delta x. Delta x is 1 only. Delta x is 1 only. Cube root of 64. 64 we can write as 4 4 is 16, 16 4 is 64. So we can write this as 4 power 3 and whole power. Cube root is nothing but a power 1 by 3. Power 1 by 3. 64 here, 4 4 is 16, 4 is 64. 4 power 3 and whole power minus 2 by 3 into 1 means, okay, no need to write. Okay, so now here this power 3 and 1 by 3 gets cancelled. Power 3 and 1 by 3, both the terms gets cancelled. Okay, so then remaining is here 4 is as it is plus this 1 by 3 as it is and 4 power minus 2. 4 to the power minus 2. Okay, this is equal to 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 power minus 2 is nothing but 1 divided by 4 power plus 2. When we take the power from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, it becomes positive. 4 square 16. Okay, now this is equals to 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 square 16. 16 into 3. How much it is? 16 into 3. How much, ma?
It's
Okay, 3 times are 30, 3 6 are 18. That is 48. 48. Okay, so here we are finding the approximate value, right? We are finding the approximate value. Okay, so that's why it is approximately 1 by 50. 1 by 50, how much? 1 by 50. 1 by 50 is nothing but if you take the, okay, so 1 by 50, okay, dividing 50 with 1, 0 point, we get to, whenever we take that point, we can add 0 here. Okay, anyhow, it is not divisible. Okay, we can take one more 0. Okay, like this we can take for 50 to, okay, 2 times is 100. Okay, so approximately the value is 0.02. Approximate value is 0.02. So 4 plus 0.02, that means 4.02. Actually approximately we get 0.208. Okay, but anyhow that is negligible. You can write this answer. Okay, this is finding the approximate value. Finding the approximate value. Okay, this is very, very important and compulsory. Very, very important and compulsory. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, if we go to the next question. Okay. So next question, find the slope of the tangent. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y is equals to 3x power 4 minus 4x at x is equal to 4. At x is equal to 4. Okay. So now here, what is given here? First write the given. Okay. So curve equation. So I am writing the given curve equation. What is the given? Y is equals to 3 into x to the power 4 minus 4x is the given data, and one x value also given. Okay. So x is equal to 4. This value also given. Okay. Here tangent, slope of tangent means indirectly he is asking to find the derivative. Derivative is also called as slope. Derivative is also called as slope. Dy by dx value only. Okay. Slope value. Dy by dx value only. Slope value here. Okay. So now take that function here y is equal to 3 into x power 4 minus 4x. Now differentiating here. Okay. So differentiating with respect to x on both sides. Differentiating with respect to x on both the sides. Okay. So that is nothing but we write the derivative dy by dx. Okay. 3x power 4 and minus 4x. This is given. Okay. Given function. I am writing the derivative for the first term, for the second term. Okay. And for the whenever we have plus and minus, we can separate the derivative. Okay. So here for 3x power 4 writing dy by dx, for where I am writing 4x also. After that, whatever we have the coefficients, write that coefficients outside. The next step is write the coefficients outside. If we write the coefficients outside, okay, so then this 3 is outside and d by dx of x to the power 4. X to the power 4 minus 4 is outside and d by dx of x. D by dx of x. Here we are going to use the formula. Okay, just now we discussed d by dx of x power n formula, that is n into x to the power n minus 1. Okay, so repeat the formula once again, all of you 3 times. D by dx of x power n is equals to n into x to the power n minus 1. All of you repeat with me. D by dx of x power n is equals to
d by
n
dx
into
of x
x
to the
power
power of
n
n is
minus
equal to
1.
nx to the power of n minus 1.
Very good.
D by dx
X of x power,
x is equal to 1.
yes. Once
D by
again,
dx x to the
of
power
x
of
power
X
n
to the
is
n is
power of
equal
n
to
is
equals
equal
to
to
n
n
n
x
into
to
into
x
the
power
power of
n
n
minus
minus
1.
1
n minus 1
D by
into
dx
d by
of
dx
d by
into
dx
x
into
x
x
is
is
equals
equal to
to
1.
1. Once
d by
again, last
dx
d by
x
dx of x
d
power
by
n
d
is
by
dx
equals
dx
to
of
into
x
x
to
to
the
the
n
power
power
of
of
into
n is
n
x
equal to
power n
nx
minus 1
x to
into
the power of
nx
minus
to
1.
and
the
d by
power of
dx
n
of
minus 1
x is
into d
equals
by
to,
d by dx
dx
of x is equal to 1.
x is equal to
yes.
1.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we are going to use these formula here, applying these formula. It is very simple. So 3 as it is I am writing. Now x power n means 4 here. N means 4. In place of n, write 4. 4 into x to the power 4 minus 1. If you know the formula, that's it. Very simple. Okay, minus 4 into d by dx of x is 1. D by dx of x is 1. Okay, so now here, after that, next step is, okay, so here 3 4s are, what is 3 into 4? 12. 12 into x to the power 3. Okay, minus 4 into 1 is 4. This is only the required answer. This is only the required answer, derivative, slope of the tangent. But particularly he is asking to find the value of derivative, okay, slope at x is equal to 4. Whenever he asks particularly, okay, in that case only we substitute x is equal to 4 in the derivative part, in the slope. Okay, so otherwise no need, that is only slope. Okay, now slope at x is equals to 4. Slope at x is equal to 4 is dy by dx is the answer. Here we are finding the value. At x is equal to 4, we are finding the value. Okay, so now So we substitute the value. Okay, so this is equals 12 into, okay, 4 cube. 12 into 4 cube minus 4. Okay, this is equals to 12 into 4 cube. What is 4 cube value? 4 4 is a 16, 4 is a 64. 64 minus 4 as it is, minus 4 as it is. 64 into 12. 64 into 12. So once we'll find out the, okay, so value of that, okay, 64 into 12. So we can use this technique. We can use this technique. What technique we can use? Okay, I'll explain to you. Okay, so 4 into 2. 4 into 2 4s are 8. 2 6 are 12. Right? 2 6 are 12. Okay, we write like this. And 1 4 is a 4. We write this. 1 6 are 6. We write like this only, right? So that same thing. Okay, I'll write. I'll do like this. Okay, so here 2 4 is 8 I written, 2 6 are 12. At the same time, into, okay, this method is called 1 into 1 method. This method is called 1 into 1 method. You can